southern winds.
I'm running towards... Wait, no, I don't know this. I'm remaining calm.
Klix has been spotted. I think he's in trouble.
I'm running towards...
Just gonna hop outside this window. Okay, up the wall, up the wall.
He's going out a window. He's going up a wall.
You see some.
I'm actually gonna like.
You see a contraption basically shining a light out from it, come out the window, and then turn going up as you see like sort of this flashlight shining a light up the side of the wall, basically on just one of the houses. It was a little ways away from the alley where he entered.
Is that from Klix or is that from the building?
From Klix.
Wait, sorry, you said a contraption?
Yeah, which is Klix.
Oh, right. Okay.
He lights
So
up.
someone's got a flashlight on Klix.
No.
He's got a
Klix
flashlight.
has a flashlight.
Klix has a flashlight. He's shining it towards a thing.
No, he's just shining it in the direction he's going.
Oh.
Huh. Wait, Klix doesn't actually have a flashlight built in.
Yeah, no, he does.
He does now.
Ha!
Did you give him... Hey, you didn't actually give Klix a flashlight as unknown advantage, did you?
Hey, he can have many unknown functions.
Well, yes, but Klix has night vision.
Oh, does he?
Yes.
Nevertheless.
Now
The
shine.
flashlight is for our benefit. He's just shining it where he's going because it looks
Because
Don't
he
ask
doesn't
questions you
have
don't wanna know
limbs
the answers to.
that can move his flashlight independently of his body.
Klix, do you see the guy?
It's like a gyro flashlight.
Not anymore. He's probably still back in the building.
I
mean, he disappears onto the roof of the building.
Okay. Well, I'm not exactly clear. What are the people in the party doing? What are we doing?
You're all standing around.
Examining this building. Well, looking at the building. Or observing the building.
So did the guy go in the building?
Klix came out of a building.
Okay.
And he's in trouble, you say?
And then he climbed onto the roof of that building.
Klix, go ahead and come back. Moot. Klix is on the ceiling, is on the rooftop right now. The man entered this building. And then
Do we want to follow?
points to the building. If I have to, like, slightly go into the alleyway to do so, I will do so.
Would it be wise to follow them?
Let's find out what kind of building it is first, whether it's like a house or a company or Fausto's.
Around the dock, it's probably a warehouse or something.
It is a warehouse.
It's always a warehouse.
Yeah.
Where?
House.
Should see if there are any other entrances or exits.
Okay.
Klix, did you see any significant markings on the man?
Significant markings on the man. That's an odd thing to ask.
Like a tattoo or strange clothing?
Yeah, he was wearing a kind of long, dark cloak. Couldn't really see his face.
Long dark cloak. That doesn't ring any bells to me.
I don't think he was wearing gloves.
Wait,
Gloves.
Not too uncommon, I guess.
pretty standard.
Those were some heavy boots.
I think this man was gonna go out at night. Because it's cold. Going to...
Do we want to go after?
Well, did we look for
Answer your pick.
exits? Just want to be sure.
Yeah, there's some big doors in the front of the building. Large enough that a wagon could go in. Warehouse.
Amy's going to sit down and use sense body on the building to see how many people are inside.
Okay, how large do you think the building is? Okay, sorry. um,
Hello? Hello?
Double X, everything's loud again.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
We can hear
Double
you.
X, hi. Hi.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi! Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay. Soldering iron. What does that do?
It's pronounced soldering iron. It solders stuff.
Oh,
It's like
soldering?
Literally couldn't trap him in there.
Soldering?
soldering, not soldering.
No, like welding something together.
Yeah, like welding, but less extreme. Basically, it's an iron that heats way up so that you melt solder, which is just molten metal that you then dump on something and use it as glue. So when it dries, it glues stuff together because it's got
Okay.
metal joining it together.
I
In modern days, it's used in electronics. Earlier on, it's used for who the heck knows
Also,
what.
he only has night vision 3. I mean, it's not like
No, but that's still pretty
yeah,
good.
it's not like you can't benefit from a light,
No.
considering that night vision can go up to 10.
I mean, I actually specifically had given Clicks a flashlight earlier, but then took it out because I figured didn't really need it.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you doing? What were you doing?
Also,
I'm
that's
waiting
an
for the
advantage. You
building
saw that.
dimensions.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a warehouse.
Table.
Based on your poor knowledge of warehouses and your spatial sense,
I can see the building.
yeah, I know, but you don't know how
Double
deep
X,
it goes.
Double X has been dropped. He's getting dropped. And
I would
he's been
say,
dropped.
yeah, okay. I'm gonna say
Hello?
40 meters
What?
across,
Okay. So that's going to be 8 points.
and then it's also somewhat to the side. Okay.
So Amy's going to sit down and start this ritual.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm kind of like, still sort of standing around, wanting to know if we're gonna go in this place.
I'm also going to tell Cassandra what I'm doing before I start it.
So what's happening?
Double X, we can hear everything again.
No, just,
Okay, I'm just asking what's happening.
wait, it'll like rebalance out after a little bit.
Yeah.
So
The guy that ran after the docks went into a building. We're now looking for entrances to the building and seeing how many people are inside.
Okay.
Amy is going to stop her ritual and start a new one.
Which will do.
I'm gonna.
Well, there's a higher chance it won't have a. There's a higher chance it won't have a quirk because she's gathering wrong bits of energy. She's gonna stop the ritual.
So it seems it's been about 10 seconds, and Amy seems to keep starting and stopping what she's doing.
Garrett has stealthily looked around the building to see other exits in case he has gone out elsewhere.
Okay, just so you know,
By now.
whether or not I apply this at this moment, GURPS has a rule of thumb that if you attempt the same action repeatedly, you get a cumulative -2 every time.
Oh,
-2?
Okay.
Isn't it usually just -1?
I think it's -2.
I mean, you can just apply whatever seems appropriate, basically. But yeah, of course. I mean,
this was something that I brought up during character creation when we were talking about the long thing of how magic works.
I don't recall, but okay.
So, 3.
If we're being like super cautious and like observing this building, then I'll do the same thing, except with like regular skills, not magic.
I'm gonna see how much I can get in a minute. 4, 5.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
I'm doing the whole stealthy look around the building.
Oh, okay, so what? You're just going up to the building and sort of like peeking through windows and stuff, or?
I'm looking around the building to find alternative exits that he might have left.
Okay, so there's some alleys going down on either side of the building that you can go down. Basically, basically it's like there's a large open plaza on the dockside, and then there's like several warehouses along the edge of it, and this is one of those. There are also, you can see there is definitely a fire escape, you can see, and there are from the higher floors, and there's a balcony on the second floor. You know, one of those like rickety metal balconies.
The ones that you could like see through ish.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I know the ones.
Okay. I was indeed successful this time.
Okay.
That's all the points necessary.
Yeah. What was Mook doing?
I'm still standing around, basically.
Okay. So after that, you do sense body. You accumulate the energy, and you sense body into the warehouse. This is an interesting question. You sense at least one body. You thought maybe you sensed another, but you're not really. But then it sort of flickered away. It wasn't very. It might have just been your mind playing tricks on you.
That's strange, because I didn't get a quirk on this.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Miss Cassandra, it seems like he's the only one inside. There may be another, but it may be my mind playing tricks on me. I'm sorry I can't be more definite.
That's fine, even though I don't know if she's anywhere near me. So I'm like looping around the buildings looking around.
Amy blinks
says
up and
this.
finds herself. Finds just Mook standing next to her.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed that?
So did I. Mook, it seems like there's only one person inside. There may be a second. It seems like that man is alone in there.
What are you doing? Yes, you see some other doors around down the alleys and stuff, and there's a fire escape. There's one door at the very back and one door down the east alley.
So there's plenty of escape options.
Not if we close them.
If only you had some solder.
Just trap them. Just start like defacing all these buildings for no reason.
Well, we can create solder or pick some up off of this alley floor. We could find some metal
I do think soldering all the doors together would take too long.
Well, no, just all the ones on one side or so. Or position ourselves in a way that when one team enters, he can't escape out the other side.
Yeah, that's
I was
a better
thinking
idea.
about just using strength and matter on this door to make it sturdier. Almost lock it.
I mean, are we going in the end?
Well, we want to find out who or what is spying.
Did I take lockpicking?
Assuming they are.
I'll
But
look.
yeah. We have enough lockpicks. It's good. We're good.
You do not
We're
have
okay for
lockpicking.
locks.
I don't have lockpicking, I have control matter.
I think you need to take a disadvantage, magic dependency.
I am very magic dependent.
-1 on all skills that aren't magic.
God.
Yeah!
Do you
How many
remember
points
where
do I
you-
get for that?
What
Enough.
were we saying, Cassandra?
Do you remember where in the building you sensed them?
Yes, I sensed them right.
It's kind of. You'd say one more towards the west side and one near the center top, or center bottom floor rather.
Are there any windows that look into those areas?
Well, there are big windows on the side that just look into the entire warehouse. On the first floor, that is. On the second floor, on the upper floors, there are also windows. Yes.
Would you mind having Clicks go up and look through the windows?
I think he's already up there.
Alright, he did go on the roof. I wonder if you found, like, a skylight. Actually, that'd be extremely weird.
Well,
Clicks.
it was just
Wait,
one guy
can
that
you
we
still
saw
hear me?
alone, right? Why don't we just go in there and check it out?
Shrug.
Shrug.
What do you guys think would be the best course of action?
I mean, we
I-
could send one person around the back and then go in the front, or
Is
just go in the front.
confident to go on their own?
I can
Manny.
do it.
Okay.
We can have Mook.
I was
We can have Mook go. Mook and myself will go in. Manny and Miss Cassandra can stay out here and block both exits.
I question this. Also, Manuela, do you have anything to add to this? I actually really expected an objection.
Nope.
I thought I heard his voice.
Yeah, he's cutting out. We need talking.
What the hell was that?
There was vehicles.
I'll take that as a yes.
Double X, you can hear us, correct?
Is he not like type?
2 seconds of noise if you can. 3 seconds of noise if you can't. I think that was... How many seconds was that?
That was a second and a half, so I don't know what to make of it.
I would say that was.
What are you saying?
Did you? Yes. What is your opinion on this?
Basically, the plan is that Mook and I go. The plan is basically that Mook and I go inside while you and Cassandra stay outside at the exits to make sure he doesn't leave.
Double X, you could try typing. That might be more reliable, if necessary. Ah, he didn't hear that.
Just type to him.
How about you type me updates on what's up?
I can hear pretty okay now.
I said okay.
Okay.
You want that back? Better.
Okay, that moment's gone.
Oh.
What? Oh, you don't have... Oh, right. Okay, so... Why don't you guys continue talking about it? Unless you're all in agreement aside from him.
Well, the other thing we could do is use magic to strengthen the doors. and just
looking-
lock them so that he can't get out those
I'm-
ways anyway.
That I think the only strength and matter doesn't really cover that.
You could transform matter to basically seal the knobs.
I wasn't thinking about transform. I was thinking of creating like a wedge to put into the doors.
Right. You could also just find a rock. Potentially.
We can create rocks.
I
He can
think
create rock.
okay, look, if you're using magic to create rocks, I think something has gone wrong.
Well, if we control matter on the doors, we could make them a slightly bigger shape than what they currently are.
That's transform.
So-
Yeah.
No, control.
No, that doesn't make sense. You can't make something larger by controlling it.
You have no
Stand,
idea the
expansion.
extent of my power. What if? Oh wait, or the mages could stay outside and use control doors to keep them shut,
Control doors. I
because an object at rest tends to stay at rest.
Once you cast a spell, as long as you give it enough duration, you don't need to be maintaining it.
Oh, excellent! Let's just control the doors because transform's very expensive.
Again, the wedge idea kind of also works, and we don't have to deal with duration.
But like, we're not going to be in there even an hour.
you know, the guy could be escaping while we're talking about this.
I use sense body on the.
To make sure that, oh god.
Well, we're watching the exits at the moment, so we really need to just pick a plan and do it.
All of them, but yeah.
I mean, Miss Cassandra, isn't time of the essence?
The book stopped.
As you're talking, you hear a click, clickety clack, coming towards you,
I look
Okay.
up and see
and you see
Wheatley from
Pick it up.
Portal 2.
what? So clicks come over and says, "I found something inside. You should probably come. It's quite interesting."
Do you want to tell us more, or do you just want us to go in?
I think
I'm gonna like put my hand on the door and be like, okay.
I think you better see it for yourself.
Let's go then.
And he scuttles towards the main big doors.
Okay, we should probably wait till the Lex gets back in the call.
No, we should go without him.
I heard wait until Lux gets back in the call. What?
Double X.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
No, we need someone to fire the lasers.
Yeah, click.
Can't go in
get
without
on
our
that.
lasers.
Replace your flashlight with a laser.
All she has to do is cast Lucent Singularity. We'll have vision in there. It would be great.
Yeah! I love that one.
Of like a small radius.
I like how you say "I love that one," as if it's like a song you really like.
Well, it's.
Oh, yeah, I
kind
love
of
that
song
league
style.
that league ability. That's one of my favorite league abilities.
Oh,
I use it all the time.
When I'm playing that champion.
Because it's one of the 4 I get to. Anybody else really love the new Sona remake?
It looks
Yes.
interesting. I haven't played it though.
It's okay.
It's actually it's really good.
I tried it out. It did
She-
horribly because I'm not a player, but
She feels her positioning's much more important. She can. You know what? Let's talk about this after. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm sort of not minding going off topic because you're still missing double axe.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
but
in
like
that-
at a certain point, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
He'll be filled in, hopefully.
Yeah, in due course.
Let's go inside.
Yeah. And then we can talk about other things later.
So let's use greater control on the doors to open them.
I'm going to shove the doors open.
You go inside and Clicks leads you through numerous large crates that sort of are stacked, making something of a maze through the warehouse.
Oh, that isn't flying or anything.
As you're making your way through, you hear
I should have lit this earlier or whatever. It's too late now.
Lit?
I should have lit this earlier.
Do you have a flare?
How?
I can't see a thing. I'd better use these flares. No, I mean I have a candle lantern.
Are you going to light it now?
No,
I
because
can use create energy to light it.
Yeah, so it is actually pretty dark, but Clicks has his handy flashlight,
Yeah.
which he now turns on.
Yeah. Okay.
Outside you had
Oh well, in that case, I might as well light a
Light.
lantern
um
because we're gonna be conspicuous
I
anyway.
prepared the ritual to create greater energy to light the lantern.
I pull out my candle lantern. I pull out a candle. I put the candle in the candle lantern. I pull out a match. I light the match. I use the match to light the candle in the lantern.
You play the piano
Okay.
till you find the right key. The key opens the door.
wow. You hear what you could
You hear a cacophony of sounds. You hear a cacophony of Starbucks patrons and employees.
Okay, that is somewhat like what you hear, but it is significantly more in the distance and more of a low rumble.
But
I don't think I can hear you at all, David.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I can still hear Crimson's voice, though, because I've heard those phrases before and more than once.
I didn't hear any of them. So yeah, you hear sort of a low rumble of noise of people off in the
it's rumble.
distance. Yeah.
okay.
Gonna be stealthy.
Clicks. No, this is like outside the building.
Oh.
Wait, streets away.
Wait,
sounds like.
a rumble of noise of people inside the building?
No, outside, streets away.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Ignore the potential plot.
Can I try
pursue.
to listen into
No, what?
Like, you mean like they're moving around, or like
No,
are they staying
streets
fixed?
away. Like, from the it sounds like this is very far away. You're going to. It would be not an unreasonable guess to say this is hundreds of people.
Did we close the door?
Wow.
Okay. Anyways, Clicks leads you over, and you find a body lying on the ground.
Oh,
Oh. Oh.
I'm
I'll use
Oh.
sense mine to see if it's dead.
I'm going to.
gonna see if it's dead.
I want to see who this person is if I know
Hold on
them.
a second, people.
So long before he uses his magic dependency to determine the death of or an undeath of him, Mook
We take the
realizes that the person has multiple stab wounds and is clearly dead.
This person.
Cassandra notices that this is Milo.
Oh. Well, that's
Are
unfortunate.
these?
He's not thinking anything. I think he might be injured.
Are these stab wounds recent?
I will get. Oh, I'm just gonna say I'll get slightly weak in the knees and like look around nervously and pull out my like little revolver thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I'll pull out my staff. By the way, these stab
I
wounds.
still want to know
Yes,
if they're
the
recent.
stab wounds look. How long does it take for blood to dry?
I don't know, but a
About
while.
45 seconds, depending.
Okay, well then it's dry.
Okay.
You're not
I
a
mean,
forensic
it'll
expert.
still be. It won't like be completely dry, obviously. In that
Okay.
time.
Guys.
In that
Depends where
case,
he got
I'm using-
stabbed.
This is what I'm gonna say. It's been at
Depends
least a
where-
few hours. Okay.
Oh, I'm using restore body
Okay.
anyway. I don't like these wounds. They should be closed.
Mook, can you pick him up? We should probably take him out and get going.
Can I do some sort of like I don't know?
There's
if
still
it's
the guy in here.
Can I do some sort of observation or perception check to see if anyone's around, like
Oh, okay.
like close by?
You're keeping an eye out. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. So what were the rest of you doing?
Well, I'll pick up the guy,
Okay.
but I'll mention that the other person who was alive who went in here is probably still around.
Hmm.
Cassandra, should I use Restore Body on him to close his wounds?
As you
Sorry.
as you pick him up, his hand sort of his hand was clutching something, and it kind of unfurls, and a
It's
note.
a backup. It's matches.
No, no. Yes, it's a cigarette and a box of matches. Yeah, no. There's a cigarette on his chest that looks like it just fell out of his mouth, and in his hand was a note, or a piece of paper.
Ooh.
He's wearing a white shirt and a beige coat and pants. Looks almost like he was dressed for travel.
It's definitely not white
Aw,
anymore.
white shirt. Come on. Why does it have to be a white shirt? It's totally ruined now.
Well, now he's a red shirt, which means he's gonna die in the. Oh.
Anyways, I'm gonna pick up that note.
Yeah, let's read the note.
Yeah.
Quickly.
In the candlelight, you read a handwritten note that looks like it was torn out of a book.
I know which book it is.
So in this thing that I will now post, it is in bullet points. That's each line, and it's sort of torn, so you're missing the last end of the last few lines. Why don't you read it out, whoever's reading it?
Maria de Medici. Oh, wow.
Shuts up.
No.
So, are bits of the note like smudged out or something?
No, torn.
Right.
So read it. Why don't you read it, Cassandra?
Maria de Medici, 21, works for her uncle, Vigo de Medici, as an envoy and negotiator. Vigo has amassed a sizable private army of Pomeranian pirates and mercenaries. Maria fears that he is involved with the silence of Pechora. Notes from our conversations and the missives she got. She fears for her life as her apartment near Faust, I guess.
Clear a 7?
He said 21. I meant so clearly.
Right.
Words not my greatest aspect right now. Oh. And
Alright, I'll update the party notes then.
cool. I updated double X.
The person who is double X, Manuedo, notices someone up on the in the like the metal balconies in the upper levels of the warehouse.
There's someone up there, I think?
Yeah. Well, no, you're pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure there's someone up there. I say.
You can sort of see him moving around, backlit by the moonlight from the windows. Yeah.
I'll like sort of wave. I'll sort of wave my gun in the air towards the direction and look at them like with wide eyes, like. "Ah."
Can I see anything there?
Yeah, you can see the guy fairly clearly backlit by the windows.
Okay. Any, notable features?
No, it's a person wearing a long coat.
How far
It's backlit, so you're only seeing a silhouette.
Yeah. Is there an easy way up there?
Is there a little like box above his head that says Vigo de Medici?
No. There are several. There are the crates that you could potentially climb up. You don't see any other stairs or ladders at the moment.
Well, I have a climbing skill.
Oh yeah, you also have brachiator.
How far away is he?
That doesn't generally help too much on crates, but if there's balconies to.
Or if
grab
there's
the water.
pipes that are run along the ceiling.
Well, then sure. Okay, I'm gonna get up there.
Could I reasonably say, like, is he at a distance and is he like
could shout.
visible enough? Like, is he visible enough and at a distance where I could say, "Stop! I have a freaking gun on you," and he'll stop and not move?
Well, you don't know what he'll do, but yeah, he would hear you if you shouted, and he can see
And
you.
I
'cause
would
you're
be,
illuminated
and
by
I
a
would
lit.
be in reasonable. Would I be in reasonable range?
Oh, range to shoot him? What's the range
Yeah.
of your pistol?
I don't know. It's pretty average, I think.
Let's see here.
We haven't
Shoot.
actually decided on exactly what it is.
Oh, you
it's
didn't
an old.
choose
It's
the
an old
pistol?
kind.
Oh,
It's an old
okay.
kind.
Amy would like to ask Miss Cassandra something, but we'll probably do so after things have calmed down.
Oh, okay.
Devinda,
Yes.
what modifier should I use for this?
What are you doing?
Climbing up the crates and the pipes and whatever I need to use to get up there.
Okay, so you're climbing on crates.
Yeah, should be.
I mean, how quickly are you trying to go? You could try to brachiate to the. I mean, you're not sure if there are pipes on the roof, but if there are, you could brachiate using those.
Well, yeah, but I have to get up there first, so.
You can extend your vines pretty far.
How far
Okay.
away? 'Cause I also need to.
I mean, if I can get them up to the roof, I'll feel it.
It's more like a whip thing. It's not like a. It's not like you can just sort of move them up.
Well, I mean, I'll see if I can grab onto something on the roof.
Okay. Okay, so
I'll start as I do that. I'll start getting up on the crate so that I'm going up regardless.
okay, so roll minus climbing -2 or something like that.
-2, okay.
Okay, I've decided what I'll do when I don't know if I'll be able to talk at that point. I don't know if I'll be able to talk about that point when Uge is in a reasonable range of him. I'll
Yeah, your range is you're definitely within range, 70 to 100 to 800.
Well, he's gonna his vines and he's gonna climb up there. When he's like pretty much up there, I'll say, "Stop! Don't move!" It's the type of thing, and then he'll see me with the gun on him. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so this is what happens. Mook clambers onto. You succeeded? Yes. Okay. Mook clambers up onto a crate, and then he like sort of whips a vine comes out from his torso, and whips up towards the roof. At which point it grabs.
Torso?
Yeah.
Huh.
Amy watches in amazement.
At which point it grabs onto something, and then he swings from the from something on the roof that you can't see towards the balcony that the man is standing on. Now it's your time.
And that's when Manny says, "Stop! Don't move."
Okay. The
Yeah, hello.
yeah.
I
Yo.
So here's a question: what's your landing plan?
My landing plan?
Yeah.
Not be going too fast. I mean, I'm swinging up there. The idea is just basically to. I do actually have a jumping skill, which should probably be usable for landing, but basically just. The idea is to not fling myself at the balcony so hard that I'm going to hurt myself while landing.
oh, I was hoping for a much better landing plan of him.
On him. Well, I mean, that's not something I'll do actively, but like if I happen to end up landing on him, I'm not going to mind too much.
Okay. Let's roll the dice.
Yeah, literally. Well, digitally.
So the man sort of freezes for a moment and looks down, and he freezes just long enough for Mook to swing up and sort of basically hit his legs on the edge of the balcony and stumble onto the ground next to him, or in front of him, basically in the direction he was going.
Oof.
So you're now standing there blocking his path, basically. And the man looks down at
So stop! Don't move!
Suddenly, tree.
You shall not grass.
He looks back and forth
Huh?
between you, and you can see now in the moonlight that his face is covered with an iron mask.
Oh,
Iron mask?
wait.
I
That's not
can't-
the?
Oh God, it's the Mormons.
Was it the? Did the Mormons wear the masks?
It's the Jorah agents, yes. They all wore complete full-face steel masks.
Ah,
Okay. I'm just gonna stare him down.
I kind of want to use sense mind on him to speak mysteriously into his head.
I was.
Rolled the wrong climbing skill. I only succeeded by 2, not 3. Whatever will I do?
Oh no! In that case, you landed directly on top of him because you missed.
Off top of his waiting sword. I mean,
That's
Well, he's a tree, so
yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
that's true.
So long as I don't get cut. So if he cuts me, it's bad. If he just
it's a
stabs me,
sword.
Yeah, but impaling is not as bad. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Use the sword as a sword.
Okay.
Don't
What
tell
do
me
you-
what to do.
He stares at you and doesn't move.
I stare at him and don't move. I mean, I guess I'm taking all out defense because I have my staff out, but I stare at him and don't move.
Manny shoots.
Oh God, no.
He's
Please
complying
don't
with your
shoot
demand.
first.
What are you doing?
Come
Wait,
on,
sorry, what?
meddling. Come on,
Sorry,
meddling
you said
kids.
what?
Let's unmask him.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Start the Inquisition, Manny.
Considering you're the only
Yeah,
one.
I probably shouldn't actually be the one to interrogate him because he probably does not know my language.
Well, here's
Forgot
well.
about that.
I don't. Hello.
Yes,
This
we can hear you.
Cassandra shouldn't
Guys, be
we
quiet while he speaks.
Here's my like thinking. I can be there like while he's interrogating, and I'll like know it. Like I'll be able to tell pretty well if he's like being honest. But like I'm probably not the best person to interrogate him. I'll be like, so what are you doing here?
Here's a
Well-
question. Where's Clicks?
You don't see him around.
Well, the two talkative ones are still on the floor, so it's up to you.
All right, fine. Well, if
Wait, me? I
What? No.
probably can't
No,
talk.
look, Manuedo, Ami, and Cassandra are all standing on the bottom floor. Manuedo has a gun pointed at the guy and said freeze, and then,
And then there was
whatchamacallit
a
swung
long
up there.
awkward pause.
Yeah, and
is
now
there
you're all
stairs or
standing
some
there while
reason-
he's there frozen.
Are there stairs or some reasonable way to get up there?
You can't see any from here, but there must be.
I'll say, can you bring him down here? Okay.
Tree kick!
I'm going to.
Just so you know, unless otherwise stated, I'm going to assume you're all talking Gioriano.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Language? Common language?
It's basically like the common in this area, I guess.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
I'm going to.
I need to find. I need
Still
to find
don't know.
the thing. There it
I
is.
still don't know that he's a Jorah agent because I haven't seen the mask.
No.
So I don't know who this person is still.
Actually, I'm holding a lantern, so you probably can see now because I'm beside him with a lantern.
Oh yeah, that's
Unless
true.
this is backs to us.
Yeah, you can all make it clearly at this point that he can.
Hmm?
You can all make out clearly at this point that he is a Jorah agent.
A Jorah. Here.
I'm going to. Oh man, what I should know what languages me and Cassandra know.
You can tell each other.
Hello?
Languages do I know?
Cassandra
Say
only
down
knows
or up?
Gioriano, apparently.
I know just Gioriano.
Oh.
Is he down on our floor yet?
No.
No,
and I
he's
don't know
on
how to-
the rooftop
No, he's on a balcony. What are you?
balcony.
Okay, well,
It's indoors.
has he been brought down to our floor?
No,
We literally just.
nothing has
Can't he be-
happened.
He brought down to our floor? Can he be brought down to our floor?
Not easily.
There is no doubt a ladder or stairs somewhere, but you don't know where it is.
It's also not like he's just going to listen to what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Okay, well, if Muge is not gonna bring him down, I'm gonna quickly look around for a ladder or stairs.
You'll have to move away from your point, like from where you're standing that you can't see. You're blocked by.
Amy
crates.
will yell up, "Who are you? Why were you spying on us?"
Okay,
Well,
well,
actually, if they are Jorah, we kind of know where they're spying on us. But yeah, okay.
I'll quickly.
Good best.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hmm?
We can hear you.
Okay, I'll quickly scan the room while like keeping the gun on the guy for some sort of stairs or something
Yes,
like
you
that.
said that, but you can't see any from where you're standing.
Well, I mean, I'm moving around.
Oh, okay.
Okay, in that case, we're gonna lose the gun pointed at him. So let's.
No,
not.
I'm still. Yeah, no, I'm sort of like
Okay,
side
so
shuffling around looking.
yeah, Manuedo is doing that.
Hmm.
And the man seems to be watching him out of the corner of his eye. And as soon as it appears to him that Manuedo has looked his eyes elsewhere, the man ducks and tries to sweep trip you.
My reaction is going to be, well, I mean, defense-wise, I'm going to parry. Actually, a quarterstaff should be great for that. I'll just like block his foot, and that might trip him.
Okay, what do you do? I mean, make your roll.
What do you do? Well, I just told you. And I was all defending, which I'm going to say was for +2 because I didn't specify.
Yeah.
So I'm rolling against.
I'm going to. Well, I don't know if lightning calculator applies in this situation, but there's that group of 100 or so people outside, right? And if I shoot the gun, do I know what kind of sort of chance it is they'll hear it?
It's
100%.
a way you don't know. It's like a ways off. I don't think you're necessarily understanding. It's like blocks and blocks away. The distance. So
only
yes,
thing
there
is
is a good chance that someone standing that far away would hear the gunshot. But the thing is, they're making a loud enough noise that you can hear them. Meaning that it might be enough to mask a gunshot.
Okay, well, so what exactly is the situation with Ruge and the guy?
Well, he tried to
Like,
trip
is
me.
he
I
on
just
top of him?
No, we
No.
hadn't resolved that yet when you spoke up.
and
Huh?
We hadn't resolved that when you spoke up.
Okay.
Since I've just parried his foot, I'm going to attempt to trip him.
Okay.
Bonuses because my quarterstaff is.
That's fine. Make a roll.
Where's my quarterstaff? What kind of bonus should I take?
2. Or 3, actually.
That's excessive. Yeah! Good enough.
Yeah, good enough.
Okay.
It's because of quarterstaff.
Basically, so he sweeps his leg low, and you stick your quarterstaff in the way, and then twist it to the side, and he falls onto his ass, basically. Yep.
I'll say again. Who are you? Why were you spying on us?
I'm gonna just go search for some stairs or something.
He calls out in a somewhat menacing voice, "It's not for you to question the actions of the Jorah, foreigner."
I'm gonna
And then he reaches into his pocket. Mook knows. He reaches into his pocket.